Yo,
like a
yo,
boxing
yo,
champ.
yo, 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 yo. What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? Today is the 215th episode. I had to go backwards. Yeah, I had to go backwards. It's weird. But we're here now. We're here. The 215th episode. We're on our way to 220. We're going to get there. We're going to get there. Like I promised, of course. But I thank y'all for sticking with me, you know what I'm saying? And I thank y'all for just being with me, man, and tuning in every show, even though it's not a lot of people, but it's okay. Yeah, we're going to get through it. We're going to get through it. We're going to do this thing.
Well, absolutely.
So, without further ado, I'd like to introduce myself. This is the In Your Face show, and I'm here with my guest, the actor, the extraordinaire, the boss, Mr. Jason Thomas. Introduce yourself, my brother.
Hello, everyone. My name is Jason Thomas. I'm from College Park, Georgia, and I'm super dope to be on this show. This amazing, incredible show with the king himself. And I swear he come out like a champ. I love that intro. I love that intro. That's how a champ comes out.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Always win the fight, baby. Knockout king always.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, man, you know, how's life going? How's life kicking you, man?
It's good. It's good. You know, getting busier and busier, which is a good thing, you know, in our profession, you know. So I can't complain, man. You know, it was just raining a little bit down here in Georgia. But other than that, man, it's good. God is good. God is great.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, he is all day, every day.
Yes, sir.
So, you know, I wanted to ask you a question, ask you a couple questions. You know what I'm saying? So, what is it like being in theater, man? What is yes?
Oh, man, theater is intense. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful art because you have to know after doing rehearsals and everything else and working on blocking and stage presence and so forth, and then you go live. You only get one chance, you know. So you can't say stop, redo it. So the adrenaline, the energy, the nervousness is all there, and it's a beautiful, beautiful thing, man. I mean, I love it. I love it. I love interacting with the audience. I love doing castmates, the whole nine. You know,
Mm.
it's
So I got
beautiful.
a question, right? Is theater? What's the difference between theater and regular acting?
Well, theater, I say this: when you can be, plus you could be an image for movies and TVs, and you can have a look that people like. You can have talent, which really help you read through the lines. Stop, redo, right? Or you have somebody read the lines, feed you the lines while you actually still shooting, and they'll go back and edit it. To where theater, you actually have to have body movement, stage presence, things like not turning your back to the audience, reacting to your castmates, you know, reactions, especially if they're on stage. They might switch sometimes, or they might even drop their lines, or you might drop your lines, and you have to be, as an actor, be able to cover it. But so that's what theater is. So theater is more interactive and it's live, and there's a lot more to it. That's why a lot of people won't do theater because they think it's too hard. Because you have to be responsible, you know, for when to go out, when to come back, when you're marking, when you're blocking, you know, all that, you know, and then be at rehearsal and do the same thing in rehearsal you're gonna do when you're on stage, you know, to where movies, you can, if you drop a line, you can say line and they'll feed you the line. And then, you know, so again, theater is a little bit tougher, a little harder. So some people won't do it. But at the same time, I love them both because they both, to me, are different.
Okay, so have you ever seen somebody bomb on a stage on basically, you know, on stage?
I haven't seen anybody. No, I haven't seen anybody throw up on stage.
No,
Behind
I'm
the
talking about
stage,
bomb, like mess up on stage, like
yeah,
oh shit.
me. Me, I did it. I did it. I did. I did. I don't. I'm saying I don't drop the line. I forgot a line. My castmate had to pick me up. So yeah, so yeah, I could. Yeah, I've seen it because I did it. You know, and
I think I did it.
yeah. So that's the truth, man. I ain't gonna say hell. I've dropped lines and I knew it. I knew what I was doing. But when I got to that point, it was like, oh shit. And my castmate's like, remember that time? Da 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 da. I said, yeah, okay, blah blah blah. It better bring me back because I was like, but you can't stop. That's the thing. You can't stop because the audience doesn't know you don't know the line or you dropped the, you totally screwed that scene up. They don't know. So that's why I say your castmates, you're really like family. They'll pick you up because I've had people do that too, and I've picked them up. Let's say I knew their lines because that's when we get a script. And I say this one thing about acting. You get a script for a play. And one thing I was taught by my mentor, Donald Gray, was when you get your script, read the whole play, the whole script, multiple times before you start studying your lines. That way you know everybody's. And you read the whole thing, like, because there's going to be a time you get up there and they're going to be like, you might be like, and somebody got to cover that. So, yeah.
Wow. Oh yeah. Man.
Yes.
It's crazy, man, because I've always would hear the stories of, oh man, I lost my lines and what I'm saying, but see, I've noticed that doing movies, you get the director say cut, and then you're like, okay, I got to remember my lines now again, you know what I'm saying? But you saying during theater, there's no cut.
No.
You either know it or you don't. Damn.
No. When you hit that stage, and it's like me and you talking now, if I do this, and you be like, oh shit, you automatically caught it that he dropped. You know what I'm saying? He forgot. So you might say something to bring me back to the scene to make me remember. I might do the same to you, be like, King, remember that time, so and so, such. Remember? Do you be like,
I don't know.
Yeah. You be like, yeah, then we'll kind of skip through it. If I say you can't get it, I say something to get it going, and we just move on. But one thing we won't do is stop, because the audience doesn't know that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So they care to be entertained. So we just got to keep going. Then we get in the back, we be like, oh shit, my bad. I'm like, hey man, it happened to all of us. It happens to every actor. Every actor that hit that stage somewhere along the line had a oops. Some make worse than others, but still it does. But think about it. But that's why theater is hard, but it's beautiful. It's a beautiful art because you out there with the audience and you're live. It's like a musician. Like me, I grew up with hip hop and other and music and all that kind of music, and being around all my family and friends who did music. I just love that energy they would get from the audience. I just love when I was go to concerts and just see that energy as a fan. So I took that and I applied that to theater. Like I want to embrace that crowd like that. I had to give it to them. You know what I'm saying? Even if I drop, I can't let them know I drop. I might say, DJ, one quick cut or something. Shit, whatever you do, don't stop. You can't stop. Because they don't know.
Oh man.
So yeah.
So being in theater, right? Have like the audience ever booed you off stage?
No, I never got booed off stage. I got booed on stage.
Oh shit!
Because I played a role, and that's what I was saying earlier. I played a role where I was actually just supposed to be part of the play, but not really the main part. And because the main part called for a dark skin, basic stereotype. I call it stereotype. Gangster, drug dealer. Either he's gonna be bald headed or he had dreads, wife beater, Timbs, blue jeans, tattoos. But the guys who kept coming wasn't the two guys who were offered the part wasn't showing up in rehearsals. And then the one guy who had it just said, he didn't feel like he could do it, whatnot. So I actually was there basically. That's all I can read until he gets here. And he never came. But when I read it differently. I read it again. I read it not as a gangster. I read it as an asshole. I know who that guy is. So I did it. So when I did it on stage, and they announced my name when the play ended, the crowd booed. They booed so loud you couldn't hear. Boo! I went boo, cussing. Old lady standing by the stage with a blade. I'm like, okay, this. I don't know if I thought it was a bad thing. I said, oh I don't fucked up. They offered my ass, and then my director came over with tears in his eyes and his face. He said, "You did it. You did it." He said, "I said what? You got booed." I said, "I got booed. Everybody got cheered. I got booed." He said, "That's what you want because you did such a good job. They hated your character so much they booed you." So I was like, "Wow." So sometimes boos ain't bad. Sometimes boos ain't bad. Boos are bad if the whole show is garbage. I'll tell you this: if you get boos, then the audience didn't enjoy the show. Not necessarily an actor. They might not say you can tell if they don't audience don't like that actor or the role, because they might not clap, they might not cheer as loud. Okay, do a little respectful thing, but to get booed is either the whole show wasn't good, or your character was so hated, that, like I said, I had little kids. This is the weirdest thing. I got killed in the play. I had to. I'm in the way I'm getting out of that. So I got killed in the play, excuse me. But all the little kids loved it. They didn't want me to die. That was the weirdest thing. I took pictures after the play with everybody. All the little kids loved, they didn't want me to die. And they say, "Oh, we didn't want you to die." I'm like, but I was like totally awful, bad. I did everything, committed every imaginable crime you could admit. I taunted the audience. I wore an effort shirt, a t-shirt that said effort on it. I literally stood in front of the crowd and beat my chest. I was King Kong and said, "What you gonna do about it?" And the audience went nuts. Like,
it's wild. That's why, it's crazy, man. Like basically you're playing a bad guy, and it's like basically we all grew up around that type of shit.
Yeah.
And so we able to portray it and be able to, articulate it because of that's part of our basically our culture. You know what I'm saying? Part of the hood culture. And so, a lot of people would say, "Oh, the hood is not a culture." Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. You know what I'm saying?
Like you said, we did that. The character I played named Cypher, and it was called That Man of Mine. It was actually based off of pretty much a true story of the writer. And the thing about it was, he didn't just sell drugs. This dude did he funneled his money through his woman's shop, her beauty shop. So he laundered his money through her beauty shop. He killed her son. He raped people. This dude did, and he even had a prison boyfriend. When I tell you about, this dude was like nuts, but yet he walked across. His persona was like he knew his shit. Like, I don't give a fuck. I do it again. And it's like, because it's about me. It's all about me. You know what I'm saying? You have to serve. You got to do this for me. I know you. And I always tell the women, I know you love me. Come on, I love you. You're the one. But I'm still sleeping with a friend, killing her son. I'm doing all these things, but yeah, I'm mocking the crowd. Everybody knows that cat. I'm like, I sell dope, but so does he. But he do it, and all my money is clean because I put my money through my old lady's shop, and in the car wash and shit like that. So I know how to hustle and funnel my money to where everybody, I know that guy. I know somebody similar to that. In the beating women. I didn't like that because I don't hit women. So that was a hard part, of that play. And I did Tambourines to Glory by Langston Hughes, and I had hit an actress, and that was tough. That was tough because I don't believe in hitting women. And they tell me you gotta hit it. She tell me you gotta hit me for real. I'm like, no. But you got to. As an actor, again, it's theater acting, and some actors are method actors, so they want that realness. Even women want that realness. You like, I slap my hand, I do this. They go, no, you gotta. They got to see it. Damn. And the thing about it is, you just got to do it.
Oh man, what's crazy?
What's that?
What's wild? Like, this brings me back to a character that I have to play. You know what I'm saying? I just got my first acting roles.
Congratulations, man. Congratulations.
Man, thank you. And it brings me back to the character. Like, I'm actually happy to play him, but this character is he's an asshole, and
Yeah.
I could tell, like, yeah, because a lot of people know me as this cuddly and goofy and funny dude.
Yeah.
But once they see this type of side that I show, it's like you don't get to see this type of side. And so, and like, the, I was like, man, I could play. I'm gonna knock this shit out the park. Like, that's nothing. Like, because crazy thing is that being able to act out the way you are in the hood, the way you are around your homies and shit like that. That's easy. That's nothing. That's like that's a role where like we're like, damn, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? But when you're in business, when you're doing business, you act a certain way, a different way. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so, man, you brought me back to where like it's gonna be things where you can't, where you feel like you don't want to do, but you're gonna have to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a scene in the book where he's like, in the movie where he's like, oh my god, fuck it, let me just get over it. But it's like it's against your more cold, but fuck, you know what I'm saying? You got to do it. You know what I'm saying? And it's to me, it's a rush.
Yeah.
To me, it's you know what I'm saying? Like, whenever I read my lines, I'm like, this shit is going to take me somewhere. It's going to take me a lot of places.
Yeah.
And I know that once people see the movie, I know it's some people that's going to look at me like, oh shit, like is he really like that? Like he's like that, you know? But I guess I'm gonna have to bring the teddy bear out and be like, no, yeah, you know what I mean? So it's just like,
But if you do that and somebody come at you like that, that means you did your job. You
yeah,
nailed it.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you still be you, but when you film, you hit it, you nailed it, and it's like, I didn't know, man, you like that for real. You be like, yeah, I did it. I did it. I got it. You know what I'm saying? But I will say this: it's the decompression part of it. When you dive into a character and you build them, you become that character. And you become that character. You literally being that character from rehearsals to showtime, and they say, okay, that's it, it's over. You have to get, like you said, like you said, you have to play an asshole. Now you got to get out of being that asshole because you've been that guy for a minute now. So now it's in there and it's in here. It's like, man, wait a minute, it's in me. I gotta get that thing out of me. So people say, what you gonna do? I just give me a second to breathe. Because you need that time to decompress because you built that character to make it so realistic, bring it to life that you really became that person. And then when it says, all right, cut. You know what I'm saying? King Daniel's done for the day. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. When you walk off the set and you like, damn. You don't think about the fact that you did a good job. You think, in fact, I still that character. I gotta get out of it before everybody else sees me. That's why you see some other actors, some of the bigger actors, you'll watch them. After they finish filming, they'll try to either jump into another film or they get away because they have to get out. They get so into their character that they become that character.
Right.
And so it's like, man, you gotta get out of it. So like I said, you have to be an asshole and be an asshole. You know what I'm saying? Be an asshole. And then when you finish, find a way to decompress and get back to being you. You know what I'm saying? Because but at the same time, just sometimes to make it right, you got to do it. You got to. Like I said, I don't believe in hitting women, but like Chris Scott, who's my director at the time, very beautiful woman of God, and done Raising on the Sun, Raising the Sun on Broadway. She's a director, writer. Anyway, she put me in Langston Hughes' play as Big Eye Buddy Lomax, which is a very long, big, powerful story. The biggest role ever. But I had to hit. I had to be the devil in Harlem. The devil came to Harlem, and I'm in there. I'm doing all this stuff. I'm sitting looking at it. Came to that scene. I'm like, and she said, "Jason, I know, but you can do it." And I'm like, okay. And I tried to fake it. And Kim, who's playing my counterpart, my co-star, she's a method actor, long-time method actor, from Philly. And she's like, "Yo, you gotta hit me." I'm like, no, you gotta hit me. I say, and we got multiple shows. We're not doing one show, we're doing multiple shows. So I gotta hit you multiple times. And she said, "But you got to. It ain't gonna work." So I actually kept come home and build myself into, I literally shut everything down and built that character. But then when I finished, it took me almost 2 weeks to get out of it.
Wow.
Yeah, it took me almost took me 2 weeks to get out of it. Big Eye Buddy Lomax, because I really thought I got so into it. I thought I was talking like him, still couldn't get out of it.
Well, it's crazy, man. What's weird? What's the weirdest thing about me is that, I could do things and snap out of it quick. And it's weird because, I've been through so much, that, I could become numb to some of it. And when you're numb to some stuff, you're able to do things not everybody can do, which is, move around in a way where you're doing stuff, you're able to keep yourself composed, and you're able to push away your emotions, but I'm also able to bring my emotions out easily.
Yeah.
Wow. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's crazy because I almost feel like acting is for me, because I'm telling you, man, when I first got this role, I promise you, I wasn't even expecting it. I wasn't even worried about acting, right?
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden, my homie came and he was like, "Yo, I got this, such. I was like, I'm 6'1", you know what I'm saying?" And I was like, "Okay." He was like, "Okay, I got a character." I'm like, "The fuck?" I'm like, "Okay." And then God was like, then I asked, I can say, "God, was this for you?" He was like, "Yeah, more is coming." And I said, "Oh my God." I said, "All right." And because it came out of nowhere, because I wasn't expecting any of it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's crazy because it's right up my alley. You know what I'm saying? Hold up. We got 3 comments. Mysterious DJ, Salute King, Spitting Knowledge. Hey, Mysterious, I love you, baby. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, baby. We spitting that knowledge, It's Miss Christina Anderson, Miss Unique. Stopping through, showing love. Hey, Miss Unique, I love you. It's all love, baby. It's all love. Yes, it is. Yeah, I mean, but as I was saying, I was saying, being able to seeing a lot of you guys acting and everything. I was also told that not everybody has to do acting classes. Not everybody. Some folks can, but I was taught that. I wasn't,
I say this. I would suggest it, but same time you could do. You don't necessarily have to, but myself, I did, and I didn't intend to.
That's cool.
And I'll be honest, I didn't intend to. I was like, I wasn't even trying to act. My sister-in-law taught me about you out here doing, having fun, whatever, whatnot. And she's like, come to this workshop. And it was a Donald Gray, who's a theater director and writer and actor himself. Come to this workshop. I'm like, I'm not going to a workshop. I don't, but I went. And to be honest, and it wasn't expensive. That's one thing about it. It wasn't expensive. He had a good budget, but think about it, he taught off the rip. Totally changed me. But at the same time, you can still, I'll say you don't necessarily have to, but if you allowed it to, make sure it's a class. I say to everybody, if you can find a workshop or a teacher that actually will teach, not just talk about their accomplishments or things of that nature or other people, you want substance, you want knowledge, like any other thing, and you might not even need much.
Right.
Might not need much, but just something, might be something that you're just not seeing that they might see that can help. So I always would say to that aspect, just it's beneficial to have some if you can, but at the same time, if you just work hard and just honestly learn to build your character, learn to read and react off other people, things of that. Basically study the whole show, the whole play, the whole script. It will help you because you will do your repetitious, and then your movements, even at home with others, can kind of teach you yourself. And certain roles you just know.
Right, and that's
you just know. So
right.
You don't need it.
Yeah, and see me, I've always learned. I learn from on the fly. Like basketball, I learned how to play basketball by just watching people, and I learned how to do the things that I do great by just watching other people do it. And by watching, I believe I know how to act by just watching my favorite actors act, what I'm saying, and do it, what I'm saying, and that's why I have so much confidence. I know I can do it, and it's like being able to being a person that sees what, because I was taught that true actors use their trauma to go through their roles.
Yeah. We call that pulling from. You pull from your past experience or your experience, and if you've never been through it, somebody that have, then you will pull from their situation and adapt it to your role because you saw them go through. So you might not have been this, but you saw somebody that have. You pull from it, and like you say yourself, if you've been through, drama and stuff in life, or even good things in life. You don't necessarily have to be drama. It could be something good and positive that you just, I know that. I lived it. And you just basically pull it and then adapt it to, instead of being, King Daniel, is Joe Smith. You know what I mean? But it's still you. And and everybody will see that. And that's why as an actor, you pull. You pull and you adapt it to that character, to make it work.
Right. And see, that side of me, when I have to play that character, that's the side of me that I don't want to be, that I hate about myself, but I have to be that character. I have to be that side with this character.
Yeah.
And so, what I'm saying? It's like the character is very stoic. So he's very like evil, but he plays as a good guy. Say like he's a good guy, but he's like, okay, let me get this. You know what I'm saying? Let me get this motherfucker. I'm gonna change up on him when I get in good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's the type of thing that I can do, but I choose not to. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, that's just not me. You know what I'm saying? But I have to play that character You know what I'm saying? And it's like I've every director I come across, every producer, every actor, they always tell me you got the look. I'm like, I'm looking around. What type of look do I got?
That ain't
You
a
know?
bad thing. They get you jobs, man. Hey, look, they ain't a bad thing. Use that.
I'm like,
Hey, look, you
yeah,
use what God give you. Listen, homie. You use what God give you. He give you a look. He give you a persona. He give you confidence. He give you knowledge. Hey, look, use it.
yeah, and that's
Use it. Anybody say, man, it's because you look like this. So the shit works. I'm hired. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
and that,
I'm blessed with this. Hey, look, you blessed with it. Use it. The worst thing you can do is not use it.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
At the time, I was like, what the fuck are y'all talking about? What are you talking about? What type of look that I got? It was like you got that look, that mean Joe Green type of, you know what I'm saying, tall guy, built black monster type guy. I'm like, I'm just looking like myself.
Yeah.
But that's the way I looked all my life. So it's like, yeah, I think I do got the look. And so, it's like when this role came out of nowhere, I knew it was God. It had to have been God because I just instantly thank God because I couldn't have done this myself because I'm like, what? You know what I mean? I'm like, okay, all right, you know what I mean? But back to you, you know what I'm saying? Forget about what I got going on.
But it's the thing though. But it's the thing though. When you blessed and you got those, you know what I'm saying? God uses us as vessels, He uses us as tools. You know, we're His children, and it's like you got it, use it. That's why he blessed you with it, because it's like the worst thing again you do is not use your talent, not use the things He's given you, and you know what I'm saying. And you don't want to be that person one day look back and like, man, I shoulda, coulda. You know what I mean? No, it was there. Do it, and there's enough food on the plate for us to eat, on this table for us to eat. You know what I'm saying? And there's a male actor and there's a black male actor. You know, if we get, especially starting off, like me and you, we starting off, we're getting grown, we're growing and growing. We'll take the roles at time until we get to that status, till we say, you know what, I'm not that anymore. You know what I'm saying? Right. I'm the father. I'm the preacher. I'm the so and so. You know, I'm the good guy. I'm not always going to be the bad guy because you say I look like the bad guy. You know what I'm saying? I did it at first, but now I'm at that stage. I earned that right to say no. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? But until then, we're gonna work, we're gonna grind. Hey, look, you get the opportunity, God bless you, run it. And you know what I'm saying? And I know it might not be your character, you might not as a person, but man, I tell you, dive into it, get into it, do your, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna come out gravy. And then after that, just digest, man. Just relax and get it out. But until then, you got to be that guy every day until they say cut. When they say cut, you got to be that guy every day. Because when you get that set, you're gonna be like, they were like, oh shit, you want your script? Nah, I'm good. I'm good. Y'all need y'all, that's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm just ready to go. You know what I'm saying? Boom, 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 boom. And I tell you this, directors, writers, and producers love the fact when actors come in prepared. Film, they love it. They love it because you're not wasting time. You're not, and then now that you can also elevate other actors. You know what I'm saying? They look over at you like, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, you don't need the script? Nah, I mean, unless something changed. You know, but I need to hear you, see you, watch your movements, and then I can, calibrate myself to that. But after that, I'm prepped. I'm ready. I'm just joke I'm this character all day until they say, all right, that's a wrap for Jason. Thank him, everybody. All right. Then I get out of it. You know what I'm saying?
So, it's crazy.
You gotta do it. Hey, look, Daniel, you got to jump in like now, since you got that script, you got to be that guy. Even now when we talking, until they say cut.
Exactly.
They say cut. You know what I'm saying? You
exactly.
got to be that guy, you know what I'm saying? And you gonna run it off like, nigga,
Yeah,
I'm
and you know
good.
it's crazy. It's like with that character, it's like I could go different ways with him. You know what I'm saying? I could go different styles with him. And
Yeah.
like I memorized my lines. Like it's like I just had to because it's not a lot of lines,
Can I
but
ask you a
it's a lot
question?
of lines. Yeah,
I didn't
what's
mean to
up?
cut you off. Can I ask you a question? Do you have any liberty to ad lib some of your lines? Does the director they like, you know what I'm saying? Some I know, like, you got lines, but the character, your vibe, you might say something differently than good morning. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
The line might be like, good morning, honey, how you doing? You might be like, good morning, babe. Good morning, sweet. Good morning, whatever. Hey, what's
Well,
up?
see,
Whatever. But you know,
yeah,
your vibe is. But to make the
yeah,
character, do you have the freedom? Have you asked?
yeah.
If
I no, no, no. I have total freedom of this
oh yeah,
character.
you good.
Total freedom. Total freedom.
That's what
And
you
I
want.
could,
That's what you want. You want that.
yeah,
You want
yeah,
that not to deviate too far
yeah,
from it. But yet, certain things you're not going. I don't say that. Yeah, you.
yeah.
I don't. I don't say, sweetheart, my loving darling. No. Hey, babe, what's going
Oh, it sounds
on?
soft to us,
You know what I'm saying?
but
Yeah. No, I
sometimes,
mean,
you know what I mean?
I say sweetheart if I got in trouble or some shit like that, But no,
Yeah.
hey, baby, hey, woo, woo, hey, boo, whatnot. But I'm not gonna sit there and say, my loving darling, I love looking into your eyes. Oh shit, no. I mean, not unless I'm in dog ass trouble. No, hell no. I'm gonna say,
Yeah, so,
hey,
yeah,
you hungry? You want to get something to eat? That's me.
yeah,
You hungry? Get something to eat?
yeah. It's
you
and
know.
with that whole thing, like I've memorized my lines by just looking at it and
Mhm.
being able to really come up with it and show the people what it is and how I'm coming. You
Mhm.
know what I'm saying? Because I've noticed that being honest about yourself, being honest with yourself, and I told him, I said, yo, I'm gonna take this bitch and I'm gonna run with it.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna run with it. And I get to be in a suit while doing this. Oh, you out your mind, boy. I'm about to show this shit out, boy. You know what I'm saying? And this character wears suits. He wears those skin type suits, those suits that I like to wear, and you know what I'm
You
saying?
already got the wardrobe.
Yeah, I'm one of those guys where whenever I dress down, I'm nigga, dressed to impress. I look good. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
the thing about it is with this character is like he's smooth, but he's a straight up asshole, and
Yeah.
and but the thing about it is though, total freedom to be able
Yeah.
to move around with it and be able to say what I want to fucking say. But the thing about it is how I want to say it, to add on to it, add on, be
Mhm.
be more brash and everything. But see, um, but I'm gonna talk to you out after the show. I'm gonna
Mhm.
show. I'm gonna act out a little bit what I have to do to show you what I do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're gonna do that after the show because I don't want to give a little too much to the
Yeah.
audience.
You gotta be,
You know what
you
I'm
gotta protect it.
saying? Yeah, I want.
You sign that NDR. You sign that NDR.
Yeah, yeah,
You can't, you can't give out too much. You
yeah. I ain't
know.
gonna give too much out because
Yeah.
I don't want. You know what I'm
Plus, something. You want people. You still don't want to give it away.
saying?
You know what I'm saying? You give a little bit, but you don't want to give it away because you want people, to see it and they'll buy it, pay for it. You want to
Right.
just give it away. You put your hard work in your love and dedication, and at the same time, when you sign these contracts and you sign whether it's little pay to no pay, it's still the level of respect that you don't want to give away what the writer or the director, put out because they don't want to
Yeah.
steal, copy,
Yeah.
and then
And
put
that's
out
why
the
I
book.
said.
So
And
I
that's
would
why.
say, I would ask you, what thing can and cannot say,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
I don't want to go too far, same time, I'll
Yeah.
say some things, but I won't say everything. Because
Yeah.
some NDRs are just are more strict than others. Some people say,
Yeah.
can I say it, say it. Others like, hey, don't say shit.
Mm-hmm.
No problem. You know, show this picture. You can't show that picture. I even had
Yeah.
people say that. I just did it. I just did a movie. It's coming out. That's my first time ever doing a horror comic. Right? I never did a horror comic, and we shot it in Alabama and Georgia. And one thing was the pictures. You can't put pictures out in certain. We was told you can't. Certain places we filmed, you can't put the pictures out. They have a non-disclosure. You cannot do it. So we had to watch what we can post and couldn't post. You know, so it was. But you learn as we grow. We learn. You know, we grow and learn. It's like, I'm glad you said it. That's why I asked. That's why if somebody new, I ask. No, because I don't know what can and cannot be. You know, I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want to get you in trouble. So,
right.
So
that's why when I'm dedicated to this character. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when we do get picked up, and I know we will get picked up.
Yeah.
Because I'm about to turn this motherfucker up like a fucking real nigga. I'm gonna go crazy with this motherfucker. But like I said, I know.
Is it a series? Is it a series or is it a movie? You can say that part. You can say that part.
It could be turned both ways.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I because myself, I'm writing. Matter of fact, my phone just went off now. My buddy in Florida, man, we supposed to be finishing up now a series we filming in Florida. But we were debating back and forth whether to make it a short film or a series. And so that can go that way. And then, but again, it can be great both ways. That's why I asked you, was it a series? Because or hell, it could be a film and you got a part 2 already set up. Because you said the substance of the show. You know how it. You feel it. It's a great product. You know what I'm saying? So man. You know what? We just finished filming. All of a sudden they say, oh, by the way, this time next year we probably film. Get ready for part 2. Like, shit, we write it now. Like, but we ain't finished filming this one yet. They already like it.
Right. And that's that whole thing, you know what I'm saying? It can be picked up. It could be both ways. It could be a feature. It could be a series. That's why I'm waiting on the director. You know what I'm saying? Depending on what we finish with the film, this thing is all the way in. It's going to be shot in Mississippi.
Oh wow!
And I'm all the way in New Jersey, so that's a culture shock. But
I hope you like pork. Our bacon ain't turkey down here, but
I take it, man. I take it because it's a home away from home, and it's fun. It's gonna be fun, you know what I mean? And look, man, I'm about to go crazy. And this is my first acting gig. I got to make this one a show to remember, man. I gotta put on the show. I got to, bro. Like, and I'm excited to do it. I'm happy to do it. I'm fucking ecstatic to do it because this is something that God has put on me, man. He's like, go fucking show up and show out because it's like God gave me this confidence. I don't know where this confidence came. Like I could do anything, and I believe I can do anything because with him, confidence comes from him, and that's all him. That's not me, and I give him honor and glory because with everything he's done for me.
But I'll tell you this: confidence is one thing. As an actor, you're gonna need self confidence, not cockiness, not arrogance, and of that nature, but belief in yourself. You have to believe in yourself. You have to believe in what you're doing. Even if it's okay to get nervous. I get nervous. It's okay to get nervous, but at the same time, you have to know. You have to feel. This is a blessing. This is, what I'm saying. It's not just an opportunity. It's a blessing. It's things that put upon us because we can do it. And you look at yourself and you say, you know what? I can do it. Not that I can do it. I'm gonna do it. And when you know that, and it's a difference between confidence and arrogance. And so in that aspect, when you start off saying I'm confident, I'm like, yeah, go for it, go, because you already got one hurdle. You know what I'm saying? You already got one hurdle, and now you know in your lines. Okay, cool. Now watch everybody else. Do some table reading, do some online reading with your whoever scenes you in. If they got time, start building, because you already know you're good. You know you're good. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know God got you. You know you yourself. You know yourself, and he's like, you know what? I'm all right. I got it. I got it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I know it, and it's a good thing. It's a good thing.
Yeah, and I really feel that. You know what I'm saying? Because like being able to be able to show what I can do. I told him that I kept thanking him. I kept, bro, thank you, man, because I'm about to show up and show out because it's gonna be I'm coming out party. I'm a boy. I'm gonna show you how good I am because it's like this. You know what I'm saying? You only get one shot to do it. It may seem like you're getting multiple shots, but when you get on that show, because when the people see it, you want to do your best. You want to give your best, your all. You know what I'm saying? And I'm ready. I'm ready for everything.
I tell you this, okay. I tell you this. As an actor, we go and audition, and I say this to all actors and actresses out there, and go as many auditions as you can. You're not gonna get them all, and it can be different for reasons, whatever. But the thing about it is, sometimes you can do an audition and you think you nailed it. It's the shit, and you don't even get a call back, or you won't get the role. You know, and some people will take that personal. But I say this to others: don't just move on. You can't dwell on that. It just whatever reason you don't waste time wondering why. You know what I'm saying? Stick to who you keep doing what you're doing, keep growing, keep building, keep working. Because the next audition, you know what I'm saying, like it could be the big one, and you didn't even know it was sitting there. God might be like, no, that just wasn't for you, but that's not your fault. It just wasn't. I have something bigger. And you have to focus on, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes we gotta grind. We gotta grind. This is not an easy process. So you grind, you put in the work, you do extra. I remember I was told once, being from theater, how hard it is to transition to movies. And I never forget it. And I would say, they said, you'll never like being an extra or anything of that nature, an extra. So I wanted to see for myself. I wanted to see. And I actually went to do a first one I ever did was an extra. Just they pay you like a few dollars to come in, stand around, an extra. And it was called a movie called Pitch Perfect 3. And man, it was 16 hours of just in the cold doing almost nothing. But I learned the camera people, I learned behind the scenes people, I learned the makeup of it. And I said, you know what? I realized, and I watched other actors that was up there, how they had to keep doing it. And they were nailing it. They were doing it over and over. The body of work that goes into it. And I said, you know what I took from it was, if you want to do this, you have to put in the work.
Right.
And this is not a job, this is a career. And it's a blessing. And you have to hit it every time. So when you do that, and I saw that, I went back and I told my mentor, he said, you didn't like it, did you? I said, no, I didn't like sitting out there. I wanted to be up there. But at the same time, I learned from it. And I learned how to work harder and grind harder to earn that right to be up there, Right. And that's what, as an actor and as a writer, and I'm producing, it's just, man, the more busy we are, the more people we meet, the spirits and the personality, it will mesh. Like, so you go to Mississippi, they're going to love you in Mississippi. And you're going to love Mississippi. They're good people. Hey,
and that's why I said, man, look, I'm probably going to have some fun and do a party a little bit out there. But the crazy thing is, though, is that being able to, do this thing and that thing, like, I didn't even get no extra roles. I was planted in I was planted the main villain role.
Wow.
Like that's co-star type shit. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah. You starting out hot.
Starting out hot, it's more pressure on me than you know what I'm saying. And then we got something else to do that night, boy. You know what I'm saying? I gotta show up and show out. So I'm like, y'all, you really gonna put me? I said, fuck it. I'm going with it. I'm going for it. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, and see, I can hear God's voice clear when he wants me to hear it. And so he was like, as a guy was jotting down a character, God was like, you do know that after you do this role, that's when it's going to take off. That's when you're going to take off. It's going to hit. And the thing about it is, I never see, and this is the thing, you know, everything that I do, like when I start doing it, like podcasting, I didn't know that this was for me until God kept saying, one of my boys was like, yo, I see, I visioned you. I had a vision that you was doing radio, podcasting. Here I am, podcasting radio. And he was like, your shit is going to take off, and the way you do it, the way you hunger, the way you're religious, the way you're fucking crazy with it. And it's like, as soon as he was jotting down the character, God kept telling me, this is the one, this is the character, this is the character, this is the character. You're going to blow it out the water. You're going to take this thing. You're going to take it. And that's why I'm like, and God comes down to your level of talking. So he ain't coming to you like, thus saith the Lord. No. If you talking hood, you're going to come talking hood the way you talking hood.
Yeah.
So the way he's talking to me is like, son, put up or shut up. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't shutting up. I'm putting up. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And he let me know, like, you got this. Don't worry. Don't even worry. Don't sweat it. And that's why I knew this was God, because everything fell into place. Everything was right there. Everything was, and I felt a great peace about it. To just do it, go out there, put in the work. Don't even worry about anything. Just keep your head up and stay focused, stay strong, and stay
absolutely
ready to win. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's why I said, you got to believe in yourself, and I believe in myself. I know I can do it.
Oh yeah, I believe in you, brother. I believe in you. I can't wait to see what you gonna do.
Hey man, you know what I'm saying?
I can't wait to see New Jersey and Mississippi.
Well, you know it's crazy, man. You know, I got a great idea for you, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to come down to Georgia. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, I'm smack dead in the heart of it, man. I'm right here on the south side, man. But everybody's working, everybody's grinding, everybody is. I mean, it's a great vibe, man. You always welcome, and you know what I'm saying. It's beautiful, man. I say the networking is people from all over. You know what I'm saying. And everybody wants to. Everybody wants to grind and help. You know what I'm saying. And it's a lot of work down here. It's a lot of networking, a lot of beautiful souls. You know. Really is. Whether it's not even just TV shows and movies, but it's also still plays. There's also still like you know, you have a podcast. There's other artists out here will jump on the podcast just because, you know what I mean, they want to be supportive and they want to be out there. You know what I mean? So like, hey, you want to go, let's go. Everybody's really, it's a lot of positives out here. Don't get me wrong, that's some assholes, but you know, they fall in between. You just literally brush them off. You know, because there's so much to do. And Atlanta, especially the south side of Atlanta, is just like a melting pot. Like, you know, you from up north, you from Jersey, so you know that area, Jersey, New York, y'all always been that mecca, you know. So Atlanta we just a younger version, but everybody's from Chicago, LA, Florida, Jersey, you know, New York, you know what I'm saying, even Mississippi. It's a beautiful thing because you come together as a people, and you come together as artists and grinders that you support. You know what I mean? You support, and you do it in that way, and then and the ones that don't want to do it, it's easy just to brush them off because there's too many positives to deal with the negatives. You know what I'm saying? Let the negatives stay where they are. We can go. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll sit here. I remember we didn't get a chance to finish this movie, right? And it was a great movie. And we were shooting it, filming it, blah, blah. And so the main guy, I was the co-star, right? I was his right-hand man. And he was, in real life, he fell in love and didn't want to finish the movie. Cause, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, for real, he wanted to lay in the tub and shit and do weird shit. Anyway, that being said, they had an idea for the main character, his image. And it was like, but I knew the roles. And I was even filming my character, it was jumping off the screen. It was like, man, you might be able to take over the role. I said, no. I know somebody that looks what you're looking for. But not only that, he has the talent. He ain't just good, he's great. His name is J.C. Jones. I never forget it. I said, hey, showing up, he showed up and showed out. And they say, oh man, he looks the part. He acts like amazing. I said, because he really is. But you share that. I'm good over here. You know what I'm saying? I'm okay letting him lead. It works. The project has to be successful. The only way to be successful if we do it all together. You know what I mean? So I say, hey, look, don't put me out there. No, I see what you're saying, and I agree. And I got somebody that can do it. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, I know King. King can do it. I said, you know what? He don't just have the image you guys are looking for. He has a talent. So I'm okay over here. I'm good. I'm working. I'm good. Let him do that because the show itself, the movie itself, whatever we do, is successful. We all successful.
Right, and it's crazy too. Me being a comic extraordinaire, you know what I'm saying? Of course. But me being a comic extraordinaire, you know what I'm saying? I brought it back to comics, and then your villain has to be the star player. Reason is like this: your villain makes your comics. Your villain makes your movies. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have a great villain, you don't have a great bad guy, your movie ain't gonna be shit.
It's like the Joker exactly. And Batman.
Yeah, there's no Batman without Joker.
Yeah, the Joker's like you had two different Jokers, but both of them was, it was kind of sinister. That was funny as hell. Yeah. They say weird shit that make you laugh. You're like, damn. But yet, they're bad.
Yeah, and that's why I say, like, you can't just. It's like a good guy. It's like, for example, like when you go, like, for example, like a Deadpool. You can't just put nothing. You can't just make Deadpool into a villain. You can't. It's impossible. Yeah. He's well loved by people, right?
Yeah.
But you can't just make him a villain. It's not going to work. Like now, Magneto or Thanos, you could treat them as a villain because that's their persona. That's who they are, right? And that's you know what I'm saying. And so with that magnitude, like if you have somebody that can play the bad guy really good, like I'm talking about like fucking making people cry, making the audience cry type good, making the audience want to kill you type good, then you got a hit movie. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And the thing about it is that a lot of people don't understand that it's going to take a lot to. It takes a lot to really put together a masterpiece because you have to have all the components and you have to have all the pieces in place. Because like I said, I've been doing comics my whole life, and trust me, to put a real good comic together, you have to have good storyline.
Man, I tell you what, I didn't mean to cut you off, man, but I wish I had got a chance to meet you earlier. We just finished like man, I want to say about maybe less than a year ago. We actually shooting. We actually finished shooting. We're gonna shoot some more episodes of a TV series called Live and in Color, and it's all basic skits. And we shot it. And being it's written by Marcus Head. He's the director and stuff and whatnot. And we got like Shawty on it. We got other comics, and we just recently did Ronaldo Ray's documentary, and I was producer on that. And but comic wise, it's comics, and it's not just big time comics. It's people with comedic backgrounds and fun, and you can basically build your own sketch.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? And you come down and we're basically like Live in Color or Living in Color and Saturday Night Live, but we updated it to Live in Color. You know what I'm saying? And I know you would love you would ate that up. You would ate that up because you're free. You're free, and you get the copyrights. You get all, and plus you get paid. But you know what I'm saying. But again, and we shot 11 days straight.
Exactly.
But we were shooting. But it was so much fun. Like I said, it wasn't. I was in paradise. I'm not. You're a comic. You're a natural comic. I'm not a natural comic, but I enjoyed being goofy, being what I'm saying, whatever. You know what I'm saying, saying country stuff. Sometimes with up north twang to it. I might be like talking now. Like talking now. I go, man, shot it, man, shit. Whatever. We go back to it, but think about it being the freedom of and bringing joy to people and bringing crazy sketches. You know what I'm saying? I played Ike Turner, but I wasn't Ike Turner. I was Spike Turner. And my wife was Asian, and she was making egg rolls. She wasn't making egg rolls right. That's what. That's what.
Come here, motherfucker.
Oh man, hey, her name was Annie Mean. Her name was Annie Mean. And I said, you gonna eat this egg roll. You gonna fuck it up. You gonna eat this egg roll, Annie Mean. Eat the egg roll. Look, but man, I chopped her hand off, so she got a field claw with a little 3-point claw to do the gardening with. Got to chop the hand off earlier. But I told you about messing up the egg rolls.
Well, and see, that's the thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not about trying to, be something that's not. It's just be yourself, you know what I mean? And I'm always being told, I'm always being told, be yourself. Stop, stop worried about people. And I don't. I just be myself. I just keep myself. Because, it's crazy. What I've been doing is, what I want to do is put this part of the show, right? Like, there's a part of the show. What I want to do is, I want to do the show where I like Arsenio Hall used to do, where like you used to have in the middle, like in middle parts of the show where he'll be like, like say like, okay, for example, like they're like 30 minutes in and you come into where like, like that set part of the show where like you have 30 minutes and like do a set, like matter of fact, you have 5 minutes to do a set, right? Yeah. And you have a comedian, or you have like a band, or something like a singer or whatever, doing like his first single or something like that. And like what I wanted to do, like do a show like that, and like, cause like I said, I'm trying to take this thing live to where it's in person, and to where like. Because I'm about to start doing a world tour all around, South, and because like I said, ain't no fun if the In Your Face show can't have none. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying. And so what I want to do is like do like In Your Face bash, like a beach bash, like a dancing bash, all that stuff that supports that basically build the brand of the In Your Face show. And
that'd be hot.
It's like, and take it to places like Georgia, take it to places like where like Texas, Cali, you know what I'm saying?
I'll tell you this about the South. I say this, I'm not sure about the North, but about the South, I say this. A lot of people slip on the smaller towns because they think you got to be in Atlanta to, they don't realize there's other parts of Georgia that has especially a big community that wants to see it. There's big parts of Alabama that wants to see like like the In Your Face show. You tell them that In Your Face show, they were like, hey, and they'll come out like dressed up in suit and tie. They'll come out clean because like old school. Cause they want to be entertained. They want something they haven't seen. They want something that maybe the big city owner might get. A lot of people slip on that market, and you know what I'm saying. So my thing is, if you come to the South, yeah, Atlanta is Atlanta. It's cool. Don't get me wrong, but it might be another event going on that weekend. It might be something else going on, but not in Albany, not in Macon, not in Savannah. Those are big markets here in Georgia. Like I did a show called for Forever First Lady. It was about Michelle Obama. First play about Michelle Obama, and we did it in Dothan, Alabama, a little small town. Don't come to find out, that's where Al Sharpton's people from. Didn't know. Wow. We didn't know, but we actually did it at a Civic Center, one of the biggest events places I've ever been, did a play. And you know what? That small town with that big old Civic Center, nice Civic Center, real Civic Center, right? It was damn near sold out. It was people everywhere. I mean, we were looking like, wait a minute, the town, I don't think this town has that many people. They said, oh yeah, we do. And they came deep. And they showed so much love, so much. They said, yeah, because we don't get it. They literally saying it consistently. Even after the show was over, we went and meet and greet. Then later on at night, we went out to eat, right? I think with the Applebee's or something like that. That might be the only thing was open, but it was still good. But the thing about it was, the people still came. And they still wanted to meet the cast. They kept saying the same thing. We don't get those big shows. And it's the fact that Michelle Obama's name on it, they came out on that alone. Two is no black cast. They're coming, and they're here, and it's like we're like, again, they don't get big events. No. You know what I'm saying? So you go to certain towns like Albany. I've had brothers of mine who do music. They go to Albany, they go to Macon, they go to Savannah, and they like booming. Like, bro, we can't. It's not. We can get a big enough venue. They keep coming. That's why even here we do plays and shows. You see them in North Carolina. You see them in Raleigh, North Carolina, Charlotte, North Carolina, because they will embrace it. You know what I'm saying? Greenville, South Carolina, they will come. The masses will come. You put that show on, brother. I'm telling you. You go film in Mississippi and start promoting in Mississippi, and I bet you by the time you come back to do this In Your Face show in Mississippi, it's gonna be grand. It's gonna be like,
and that's why, you know what I'm saying, I was thinking about doing like a at the In Your Face, a live In Your Face show. You know what I'm saying, like a little like one of my like how my show is right now, but like basically open up the shows for for the local talent, you know what I'm saying? For the local talent that don't have a chance for the big shows, you know what I'm saying? Put some light on them and basically stream it out to where people can see it. Like in your face view.
Yeah.
What up? In your face view.
You're in the right direction. No, you're going in the right direction, because I say this when I would do plays. So, like, one thing I learned from the director and everyone else was always incorporating local talent. Even if it's a small role, it's local. You know what I'm saying? It's still that the people know them, so it brings other people in, but also showing love to the local talent. So like you said, you're on the right path. Like, you know what? You see who want to get out there, put them out, let them do their thing. But yeah, you're still the main directive. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because you're still showing love, and they're gonna show that love back, and it's genuine.
Exactly, and that's what Arsenio Hall used to do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And what I wanted to do was like do something like his, but a little bit different, something where like we're able to set the stage for all people to come on, but local people. You can bring a couple big names and all that shit, but the local people, you're interviewing people and you're allowing them to show up. You're allowing them to do their own shows. You're allowing them to perform and all that shit. You're allowing young comics,
Mhm.
young comedians to come up there and do a set, and then and show their face out there and be able to move the crowd. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like I said, I've been doing this for 2 years, and bro, I've my show is all over the fucking world right now. But see, this is the thing. I don't have the numbers like everybody else, and I'm not worried about that. I don't
Yeah.
have the numbers. My show don't make the numbers like everybody else because, like I said, I noticed. I know why because I have a lot of haters. But you know what though?
Mhm.
You want to know what though? Like I said, God is in on this,
Mhm. Oh, absolutely.
and so at the end of the day, I'm not worried about the numbers. I'm not worried about what people doing because the In Your Face show is going to get its due, and
Mhm.
when it does, you're going to see how great we are. And that's why I said, I plan on doing this the summertime, going to places, going to taking trips down to Georgia, down to Cali, down to, because I'm going to Mississippi first. And when I finish the movie, you know what I'm
Mhm.
saying, with that, I wanted to just do like a couple of interviews, yeah, in person interviews, and
Mhm.
talk to them, and you know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, I don't mind it. I don't
Yeah.
care about it. I want to do it because I want to get more clientele, more people to tune into the In Your Face
Yeah.
show.
But I tell you this,
And
I
go
mean
ahead.
to cut you off. I tell you this, I'm sorry for cutting you off.
No, 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 no. Go ahead. Go ahead. Take time.
But you know, I remember when I first started doing acting, I was doing theater, and I was always role player and whatnot, and would build up. But the thing about it was being from a lot of the shows we would do it on the South Side, right? And I grew up on the South Side, and I was like, and so a lot of my family, to be honest, friends, people, they said, "Man, you really gonna act? You really doing that?" Da, da, da. They would come out just to see, and they would show
Exactly.
me support. And the thing about it was, when they would do that, they say, "Okay, we kind of digging it. You kind of, you're pretty good, whatnot." Then word starts spreading, and then, but not just me, but I also noticed that my castmates, male and female, they were from this side of town, and they were basically a draw. They
Mm-hmm.
would have numbers, and I'm like, but they wasn't getting the role of the numbers. They was again, I don't mean to name drop but I just want to show some love if it's okay. One is like
Mm-hmm.
her name is Nakia Nicole Lawrence. She's an amazing, incredible actress and great spirit. And I'll say she should always be a lead. Uh, J.C. Jones is another one I came up with, and they're amazing actors. He's when I got into the movie because I knew he was the guy. That was him. And you got to show love, you know what I mean, and so forth. And so many other amazing actors I've been on stage with. And I'm looking like, but they're not just incredible actors and actresses. They actually are a draw. They actually have
Mm-hmm.
numbers, but yet they're getting stuck doing the same side roles because sometimes we'll do productions and they'll go for the bigger name. And there's nothing wrong with the bigger name, but the bigger name role is just smidget. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's the really and the names know it. It's called in theater. It's called the draw. They're supposed to be the draw, but you look at the actual studio audience. That's not no. That's ours. That's
Mm-hmm.
ours because it start building and building and building. It's like, what I'm saying, building to the point where other directors and writers say, no, we want y'all in there because doing these roles because y'all bringing in not just talented, but y'all bringing in the numbers, and that's
Mm-hmm.
business. That's business. That's just a business aspect of acting of our profession. Entertainment. We have to we have to be real. You know what I'm saying? Me and you, we have to be real. Everybody else have to be real. We love the art. We love to perform. We love all that things. At the same time, we want to get paid. We want to, you know what I'm saying? We want to do we want the whole shebang, And if we're the draw, then me and you the draw, right?
Mm-hmm.
We shouldn't be playing 5 seconds. And we know we're bigger. And we have, like I said, that confidence you were talking about earlier. You have to have that confidence in you to say, you know what? I'm not being greedy. I'm not being overextending, but I'm being honest. I put my work in to the point now. They're coming, and I'm there to give them everything they're coming to see. You know what I'm saying? And so you have to have that rapport, that respect, even not with just the audience, but with the powers to be. You can't you can't let them put you in a box. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you do, don't let them put you in a box and say, no, I step out and do what God's plan for me to do, which is to flourish, is to grow. And I can't keep playing this. I can't keep doing this. I can't keep feeding, putting money in your pocket and you're not putting it in mine. You know what I'm saying? You're restricting mine. In my growth. You're not letting me grow. You're not letting me do other roles. You know what I'm saying? And other things. And so as an actor, as a producer, in entertainment business, I would always tell people, you hear me? Don't get in the box. Don't get boxed in. Keep your mind open, keep your spirit free. And it might not work for everybody, but it will work for you. Whatever you do works for you, and you have to have that confidence and that faith. Like I say, and then that audience is there for you. You rock that audience. You never let the audience down, even if the other people say, "Man, I'm gonna put you back." Nah, you can't put me back in that box. I'm just not gonna do it again. And you'll see your numbers. And you have to do it. You have to do it. You have to do it. So your numbers dropped because we wasn't there. You can't, you know what I'm saying? We grew up on this side of town, but we also built that fan base outside of our own people. You know what I mean? So
that's why I know that this character that I'm going to be playing is going to build an audience and it's going to build a foundation for me. You know what I'm saying? And for the people around me. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm telling you, I just got that feeling and I believe. It's crazy. When I got this role, I was so in tune with it. I started having dreams about it.
Wow.
Started dreaming about it and started dreaming that I was in that city and in that mold and in that dimension, that I was actually acting out in my dreams, doing what I was doing. And so God would throw it back at me, and like I said, I know my lines like crazy. It's nothing. You know what I'm saying? And the thing about it is that I just feel in my heart that I got it. I feel in my heart that God has my back, and no matter what, I'm going to get through this thing.
Oh yeah.
But without further ado, I'm gonna take us out real quick.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate you, brother.
Oh, no problem. You stay in that studio. I gotta talk to you.
Oh yeah, man. You come. Hey, look, you come to Georgia. You come see me. I got you. Look, I got you.
Oh yeah.
Man.
It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I got a friend down there that I'm going to go. I want to go see, and so I'm pretty sure I'm going to be down there. You know what I'm saying? I'll be down there. But I got to. Without further ado, thank y'all for everything. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for tuning in.
Yes.
It's been here with my main man, Mr. Jason Thomas.
Yes,
and I thank y'all for tuning in. It also hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? Whatever y'all do it for me. You know what I'm saying? Also, thank y'all for watching. I love y'all. With my heart. Y'all mean the world to me. Thank y'all. And it's been an In Your Face show. And we out. Peace.
All right, champ.